6th, 1944. Dawn breaks over the English Channel as thousands of Allied landing craft race toward the beaches of Normandy. Machine guns rattle from the concrete bunkers. Artillery shells explode in the surf. It's the largest seaborne invasion in history, and one of the boldest. But let's change one thing. It's something here. A 70-ton monster from the future drops into the fight of its life. So what happens when the most... This isn't your grandfather's Sherman tank. The M1A2 Abrams weighs 67 tons, twice as heavy as any World War II tank. It's powered by a 1,500 horsepower gas turbine engine that screams like a fighter jet. This thing can plow through obstacles that would stop an entire armored division, all while driving fast enough to overtake a frigate. It's got a 120mm smoothbore cannon that fires rounds twice as powerful as anything in 1944. Each shell can punch through but the real game changer is its armor. It can hit targets over 2 miles away while moving at full speed, and unlike the primitive weapons around it, it wants to. In 1944, this thing is basically alien technology. But let's take a look at what it's up to. The tank killers that terrorize Allied armor across Europe. These weapons could penetrate 200mm steel armor. Against World War II tanks, they would... The beaches are also mined, covered with steel obstacles, and defended by battle-hardened troops who've spent years preparing for this exact moment. The landing craft's ramp drops. Bullets ping off the Abrams armor like raindrops. A Panzerfaust rocket barely scratches the paint. The Abrams main gun swivels toward the nearest bunker and fires. The 120mm shell obliterates the concrete. At worst, the gunner inside might feel like he's in a massage chair. And the tank, it doesn't even slow down. It climbs the beach like it's a gentle hill. Steel obstacles that would stop other tanks, the Abrams crushes them underfoot. The machine gun comes alive. The 50 caliber on top tears through German positions. Infantry dive for cover as tracers light elite. Within minutes, Abrams pushes a whole team through the Atlantic water. The bloodbath at Omaha Beach just became a walkover. But here's the catch. It's still just one tank on a 50-mile front. In intense combat, it's got maybe 6 to 8 hours before it needs refueling. The problem? JP-8 jet fuel doesn't exist. Once those 40 main gun rounds are gone, it's reduced to machine gun fire. When the fuel runs out, it becomes a very expensive pillbox. There's another problem. Mines. The beaches are seeded with anti-tank mines powerful enough to blow the tracks off. The real impact isn't just tactical, it's psychological. Allied troops see this invincible war machine carving. On the German side, panic sets in. Radio chatter explodes with the 25th Division. Germany's armored combat force gets the shock of their lives. With the Abrams spearheading the assault, the Allies established their beachhead hours ahead of schedule. Casualties plummet in the Abrams sector. Thousands of lives that were lost in the original timeline are saved. The psychological boost spreads beyond the battlefield. German commanders redirect artillery and reserves to deal with the super tank, weakening their response elsewhere. But here's the kicker. Even with all this success, the Abrams can't win World War II by itself. The war still has to be won the hard way, city by city, battle by battle. The faster breakout from Normandy could lead to Paris falling weeks earlier. The Rhine might be crossed in 1944 instead of 1945.
Would the war end sooner? Maybe. Would it save lives? Absolutely.
But Germany's ultimate defeat was already inevitable by 1944. The Abrams just makes that inevitable victory faster and less costly. There's one last twist. What if the Germans captured the tank? Even a broken-down Abrams would be a treasure trove of future technology. The Allies would have to destroy it rather than let it fall into enemy hands, adding another layer of tension to the mission.
The tank would be remembered as Miracle at Normandy, a glimpse of future warfare that changed the course of
Beyond the front lines, the Abrams became a blueprint, a catalyst for accelerating technological innovation for generations to come. Decades later, the legend would endure, recounted as a powerful reminder of decisive technology. It didn't just win a battle. It fundamentally shifted the perception of warfare, ushering in an era of unparalleled technological dominance.
Both sides learned invaluable lessons that day, lessons about preparedness and the rapid evolution of military capabilities. But it also highlighted the price of innovation, the immense resources and logistical challenges required to maintain such a machine in a primitive era.
A double-edged sword. A devastating asset for the Allies, but a potential nightmare if it fell into enemy hands.
The enduring what-if continues to provoke thought, emphasizing technology's unpredictable yet powerful role in human conflict.
A powerful machine in impossible scenarios.
In a moment that, in another timeline, changed everything.
The world witnessed the impossible, and the race was on. Every nation scrambling to replicate this technological leap. Beyond the battlefield, the Abrams reshaped the very fabric of global diplomacy.
Friendships solidified, rivalries intensified.
The tale of the miracle tank echoed through history, inspiring a new era of engineering and military thought.
the sheer dominance of the Abrams accelerated the evolution of armor warfare by decades, shaping the battles yet to come.
Such unprecedented power came at a monumental price. The future of warfare was efficient, but incredibly expensive. Overnight, entire arsenals became relics.
The strategic dilemma was stark: adapt or be left behind.
The incredible power also ignited profound ethical debates. When is a victory too absolute? What is the cost of such dominance?
The lessons learned from the Abrams capabilities didn't stop at military hardware. It sparked a technological revolution. The Abrams became more than a tank. It became the ultimate what-if in military history, forever changing perspectives on the past.
Abrams, a legend born of impossible circumstances, stands as an enduring symbol of humanity's relentless quest for progress.
The advanced materials and computing power first harnessed for the Abrams rapidly permeated civilian industries.
Nations around the globe didn't just scramble for military replication. A fierce scientific race for understanding and applying these new principles began. The what-if extended beyond just military outcomes. Historians debated how early access such technology. The ethical debates intensified. Questions arose about the power of surveillance.
The monumental cost of these advancements forced nations to reevaluate their entire budgets, shifting vast resources. The sheer leap in tank technology reshaped military doctrine, rendering old tactics obsolete. Abrams became a powerful symbol, not just of progress, but also of its inherent duality, the potential for
The ripples of this technological leap extended for decades, fundamentally altering geopolitical.
More than just a weapon, the miracle tank became ingrained in popular culture, appearing in countless stories, games, and films. The Abrams remains, for all time, a pivotal what-if, a testament to human ingenuity.
With reality shifted, the new normal became an accelerated world. One tank, a single moment in time, had rippled across every aspect of human existence.
But with such accelerated progress came a heavy question: the immense responsibility of wielding such power.
The miracle at Normandy became a legend, an echo across generations, a reminder that technology could redefine destiny. And so, the future remains unwritten, a tapestry woven by the choices we make today.